It's kind and considerate, but wrong. You need to get back in that courtroom so the judge sees you at Michael's side.
No, I would rather stay out here. Okay, I'm afraid I'll lose it if the judge grants Nell joint custody.
I know the feeling.
I can't let the judge see me that way. I have to be the kind, calm alternative to Nell. So, by giving me an excuse to leave the courtroom, you're doing me a favor.
You may be seated.
This is case number 42733, amended to read Nell Benson Jerome versus Michael Corinthos. I have read the documents presented before me and listened to your arguments. And Mr. Jerome, where is your attorney?
I fired Mr. Gray, sir. I'll be representing myself.
Oh, well, since I've made my decision, any request for continuance will be denied.
If every single person stabs you in the back now, maybe every single person isn't the problem. Maybe, just maybe, the problem is you. You need to pace yourself. Court proceedings rarely go quickly. I'm sure it's going to take a while.
I told you, it's better I'm not in there. I have no idea how Michael stays so calm.
The most important factor and the court's primary concern in deciding which parent deserves custody is the health, safety, and welfare of the child. In this case, Wiley Quartermain Corinthos. Let's be clear. There are no angels in this courtroom. Both Mrs. Jerome and Mr. Corinthos have served time in prison on very serious charges. Both paid for their crimes and have been released or on parole. So I look to their current situations. Both married rather precipitously. Both claim it was due to their desire to provide Wiley a loving family. In the case of Michael and Willa Corinthos, it was clear to the court that both share a deep and abiding love for the child, long before he realized the child was actually his. At the same time, Wiley's birth mother also married, and while her witness claimed devious and illegal intent, the same witness could not provide evidence to support her accusations. However, the court can't help but feel that showing up in her wedding dress was a stunt performed by Mrs. Jerome to upstage Michael and Willa Corinthos. Mrs. Jerome, I see a record of selfish, cynical, and manipulative behavior, not only in how you conduct your life, but also in how you treat your child. Therefore, the court grants sole custody of Wiley Quartermain Corinthos to Michael and Willow Corinthos.